Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Get my music going on over here. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to an impromptu truth. Bass, how you doing tonight, gentlemen?
Yo, hold on. I'm using my new headset. I gotta adjust this shit.
So what's going on, everybody? How you been? Long time no see. What you been up to? We've been over here goofing the fuck off. Yes, I'm cursing in the first 2 minutes of the show, YouTube. Sorry, I really don't care anymore. Oh, and to G Music, listen. They can get mad about me playing the music all they want. I really don't care anymore. I'm going to play it. If they want to take me off of YouTube, we do have a Rumble channel that we haven't really touched in 9 months, which we really should get back to. We really should get back on the Rumble channel because there has been a lot of nonsense going on, especially yesterday. Yeah. So we'll touch a little bit about that in a little while. We can talk about some random shit, all kinds of stuff tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But I digress. Roll call. So here we go. Let's see who we got up here in chat. And again, thank you guys for joining us on this Sunday night. You could have been, I don't know, mowing your lawn, drinking a beer. I don't know. You could have been doing anything, but you're here chilling with us, and we appreciate you. All right, so let's see. We got Mr. Bryce Edwards up in here, Blues and G Music, Wedge Antilles, Frankie Too Sweet, Bama. What's going on? Who else? I saw Scorpion was in here. What's going on? Miss Caitlin Leah was in here. I saw her too. Hope everything's well. Mr. G is always the first one to comment. Always, he's on it.
What's going on, Mr. G?
Who else we got here? I saw we had some more names in here. Listen, we got 13 people watching. Didn't say 13 names, guys. We're friendly.
I'm not too sure if Walker's gonna join in tonight because he's up there in British Columbia going into the. He's way up there, dude.
Yeah, he said it was the most northern he's been, right?
Yeah, he's way up there.
So he's probably gonna catch some good footage. Since the last show that we did, Wilka actually came to New York. He surprised the hell out of me. There was they're knocking on the door and shit. I'm like, my kids and wife standing there. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Why is nobody answering the door? So I yank open the door, and it's Wilcott standing in the doorway. Oh shit, what's going on, Wilcott? And then
Wilcott, man, my bad, bro. Like,
what?
We couldn't get the time off because it was a surprise, so we was working.
Yeah, I had to go to work at like an hour and a half after he showed up, but I do apologize for not being able to hang out with more. But it was a hell of a surprise to him.
He walked in talking about spanking the Belody or some shit like that. I was like, yo, who is this? They're about to get kicked. Then he popped up like, oh shit.
Who is this? They're about to get kicked out right now. All right. So what's going on, Illuminati? See Miss Illuminati hopped in here. What's going on? So yeah, you know what? Like I said, here. Let me concentrate for a second here. You know what? I really don't care anymore. Like, my level of disconnect in the past month has reached an all-time high, and I just don't care about like this nonsense going on. So I'm going to talk about it. These people that are posting these videos about a former president almost being killed, right? Now, to me, I was out shooting yesterday earlier in the day. To me, those sound like 22 shots. I don't know. Could have been bigger. I don't know. They sound like 22s. But the videos that people are posting, you guys are sickening. And if some of you are watching this, I don't care if you don't like Trump. I don't care what your political affiliation is. A man had his life. A man was a human being was almost killed yesterday
on live television.
On live television, in front of millions of people. Millions of people, you sickos. And all you can think about is, oh man, he missed. There is something seriously wrong and demented with all of you, and you need to have your heads checked. The fact that you're walking around in public and not in a damn straitjacket in a padded room somewhere, something's wrong with you. A human being was almost unalived on live TV yesterday, and all you clowns can think about is, oh, the person's a bad shooter. Person's a bad shooter. Oh, I would do better. You know what? If I was in charge, I would go across all these damn social media accounts and pick every one of you up, and you'd be thrown in jail for inciting violence and all kinds of wild shit. All the shit you guys have been saying. It's absolutely sick. I don't care you don't like Trump because what you however you feel about that. I don't care that you buy him, whatever. A person was almost unalived on live TV in front of millions of people. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Millions of people. Now, men, women, children. And all you sickos can think about is how bad the shooter was. Make it make sense. There's something that has flipped the switch with all of you, and you need to be checked out. That's all I'm saying. Sorry for going off on a rant, ladies and gentlemen, but that I've been going down that rabbit hole all day, and
I'm the one that called you about it.
Well, yeah, you called me about the shooting, but I started going down a rabbit hole of all these weirdos posting these videos and stuff. Like, there's people doing seances to John Wilkes Booth and like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, LeBron mentioned. Can't stand LeBron, but he mentioned that he was like reading something about John Wilkes Booth earlier in the day.
There's something seriously wrong with you. I don't care that it's Donald Trump and it's former president, whatever.
And it almost happened in front of his son. His son Barron was there also.
A person was almost unalived on national TV. That's what you guys aren't focusing on? Because you're a bunch of fucking NPCs. You're not focusing on the real thing, that a man was almost killed in front of his son, in front of millions of people and their kids watching.
No, not that. I might be mistaken.
Meaning
I haven't really. Hold on.
like,
Hold on. Might be mistaken, but I really haven't heard much about it. But was there someone else that was shot from one of the bullets that was protecting his family?
Listen, there's two different stories going on. They're talking about this kid, this one guy, and then one article says that it was
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody else got hit besides
Trump. I think so. They said one person. They said Trump was grazed and one person was injured, and one other person was unalive. But it's like,
no, we don't want to forget about that.
No, but it's like, what the hell is wrong with all of you? And you can go around and say, truth said this, truth said that. I really don't care. Like, look at it this way, right? So the people that are making these videos, if you had a kid, right? You had a little 4 or 5 year old kid, right? And you just happen to be flicking through the channel, whatever. I mean, you happen to just stop on that. You're not even political. You don't believe, you don't have anything, political bone in your body. You just happen to stop on it real quick. And you see somebody get unalived on national TV, if that would happen. Could you imagine the trauma that shit would cause? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. And something I said this to somebody not too long ago. There's a switch that's been flipped, and the fucking weirdos are really coming out now. They're really showing.
I could tell you when the switch was flipped, but
I'm just, dude, it's at. That's what I'm like.
Everybody, it's crazy because it seems like there's a lot of people that are letting their intrusive thoughts win.
Yes. Yeah. And their intrusive thoughts are coming from what? That's where their programming is coming from. Holy
Bryce said the eclipse.
Ding ding ding. Maybe a little probably a little prior to that. Because there was weird stuff prior to that. The whole demon face syndrome and shit.
Oh, now that you mention that, right? I've been seeing these videos where people have been talking about they're like seeing black shadows out there peripheral. Have you seen these videos?
Yeah, because I've been seeing them myself.
So have I.
Every day. Shit is actually getting annoying. To be honest with you. But I digress. Now, I also fell down a TikTok rabbit hole today. There's a lot of people posting about vampires in New Orleans. A lot of people posting about starting to post stories about that. I came across one lady. She actually said that in 1995, she had a conversation with the Archangel Michael. And I think she said it was the House of Blues one of those spots down there in New Orleans. And like she said like he wrote some stuff on a receipt. She showed a receipt and she looked at it and it had the date. It was November 11th, 1995. And he said he had told her that he was going around like seeing if it was ready for him to come back, ready for JC to come back. And that's what he was doing. She said he was tall, stocky. He was wearing a captain's uniform with like a weird stone or something on it. And he had like these memorizing blue eyes and like curly blonde hair. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stories coming out now. People are starting to feel comfortable telling their stories. And you know what? Good. The more story, the more of this weird stuff that comes out and people start talking about, the more of that 1,000-piece puzzle I keep talking about we can put together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know. Like you might experience something, then you put your information out there, then other people chime in. Like, yo, you know what? Something like that happened to me, and it might trigger something that brings a memory back to them, and then they
Because
start sharing.
because the first one I came across was this woman said she was like a ride share driver, like an Uber driver or whatever,
I think I've seen that one.
and she was giving this ride to this woman, and she said this woman like gave off this like vibe or whatever, and she touched her and she could feel like a jolt in her, and the woman said, I just took some of your energy, and she was like, what the hell are you talking about? She's like, I'm a vampire, but I'm not. She's like, I do that type of stuff. She's like, and she said the real blood sucking ones, they exist, but they're like really really sparse, but most of them are energy vampires. Like they drain your energy from you, which I think I've come across a few of those people in my time. Because there's some people that are just fucking draining.
Absolutely. As soon as you come in contact with, you look at them,
Just
it just drains your energy.
mm-hmm. So let me see what we got going on in chat over here. There's 280 here covering. Don't remember Biden said Trump was. See, there's a lot of that like that right there. There's just so much. It's just I just Bash, you know I've never been political. Have you ever heard me go off on a rant like that about something political?
No,
Never.
I try. I
And
try to
honestly, it's not even a
try to
political.
stay away from politics, man.
And honestly, that wasn't even a political rant. That was a rant about human decency and the lack of it, the total lack of it. Um, and I think, quite frankly, that type of shit needs to be addressed in society because that shit is running amok right now. Yep. Yep. Mr. G said psychic vampires. Yep. Yes, indeed. And you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if if one of us, somewhere in the chat or something, actually may have come in contact with one of these type of people and not even known it. You know what I mean? Like,
There's no telling who you walk by on a day-to-day basis.
Oh yeah, definitely. I always get weird. People who wear really dark sunglasses, I always look at them real suspicious. I don't know.
But no, well, that depends on what they're wearing with the dark sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? Because like with that, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of profile you. I look what I do. I look at what you're wearing.
Uh-oh. Bass is profiling. Profiling is not a good thing.
I do. Like I look at, like, all right, does this dude look like a clean cut dude, or like clean cut, or like is there? You could tell.
Do ex-wives count?
It comes from years of just
Quite, Mr. G. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. You might. You're from down south. You might have got one there. No, not Ray Bans. It's just people who wear like I don't know. I like there was this dude walking around Walmart earlier, and he had some really dark ass sunglasses. I mean, like those shits were like coal black, and it's just creeping down the aisle and shit. Kind of weird. Then again, when I'm in Walmart, I just get in and get out because there's too many people out. Like,
I miss going to Walmart at 3:00 in the morning when nobody was there.
All right, so I'll be honest with you. Now that I'm 40, I'm actually letting my road rage take over. Like I've been subdued for a long time, but like I just can't take this shit anymore. You guys remember a few weeks ago I told you one of the summer visitors blew through a double light and almost fucking tagged me at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, earlier today, another one of these dudes did some weird shit and almost hit me again, and he almost hit like 4 cars. So right, I got up behind. I'm not to the point where I'll drag somebody out of their car, but I will chase you down. So I followed him all the way to where he was going, and I pulled alongside of him. Roll down your fucking window. He rolled it down. Now it's one of the summer visitors up here. If you guys are from New York, you know who I'm talking about. So I was like,
Well, it
yo,
depends on what part of New York you're talking about. Get out of the city for the summer and come up here. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah. But I was like, roll down your fucking window. So he rolled down his window and he was looking at me with like a dumb look on his fucking face. I was like, yo, did any of what you just fucking did make sense? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, don't play fucking stupid with me because I just followed you all the way down here. And I was on his ass. He knew I was following him because he was in his rear view looking like this. And I'm sitting like right up on my window like this. It's like, yo, did any of that shit make sense of what you just did? Yeah, what are you talking about? I was like, yo, you almost hit me and 5 other cars. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I apologize. I apologize. I was like, yo, listen. That's strike 2 with you guys. Drive safe the rest of the day. Because if I see you again, I'm gonna drag your ass out of your car. And I drove off. Yeah. Like legit, I got alongside of him. I didn't have any juice bottles to throw at his car. So I had a lit cigarette and I flicked it out his window. And I know he saw me. You saw me, you mother. Yeah. I digress. So if you ever sometimes you just gotta let your road rage take a hold. You know what I mean?
You're letting your intrusive thoughts win.
But not the kind of intrusive thoughts these clowns are having about unaliving people. I'm just talking about flicking cigarettes and fucking yelling at somebody for driving like an idiot. Which people do on a daily basis.
Hand dragging him out of his car. But
what happened?
Said hand dragging him out of his car. Well, whatever. We'll move on.
I didn't get to that point, though. Now, if he would have said something smart, it would have been a different story.
Dude, let me tell you. All right. So, like, the other day, well, yeah, it was like last week. You know, the gas station is right around the corner from the house. So I just decided to walk to the gas station. On my way back up the hill, all of a sudden, I hear a ring, ring in my ear. It was one of them on the scooters 2 feet behind me.
They're not supposed to be riding that shit on the sidewalk, dude.
No, dude, I was about to hit him with an elbow shiver, dude.
You should have. What's Bryce say? Hey, truth, I turned 65. Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Turned 65, don't give a crap. Oh, let me see. Put this bigger on the thing. Turned 65 last month, and I still don't take crap from anyone, as I know what I know, and exactly. And I'm just that. If I had a bucket button, this is how close I'd be completely to touching it with everything. Like it's too hot. There's just too many damn people. Yeah, like what is it? Staples had that easy button. No, I need something a little more vulgar than that. You know what I mean? Just saying. Bear, I wish you could say it.
I wish you could just have a button. I wish there was a button you could just like tap on your shoulder real quick, and whoever's saying something stupid to you, it just puts them on mute. You just a gentle tap on your shoulder.
Hold on. Take it, Miss Stacy. We are sending prayers out to you. I'm so sorry you're going through that. I hope something can be done and you start feeling better. Yeah, everybody send prayers out to Miss Stacy, dude. Damn, that sucks. I'm glad you're still hanging out with us though. Hell yeah. All right. So all right. Wait, Miss Sue, when I turn 65, listen, I'm probably gonna be like, I'm really gonna be salty. Like, yeah, I
You're
could already.
salty already.
What? Not
You're salty already.
maybe. Just a scotch. Well, I hope Miss Stacy. I hope they could do something for her. I hope something can work out. All this they have tons and tons of awesome medical technology, and they can figure it out. Hell yeah, I'd be like, get off my lawn. Hey, get off me. No, I wouldn't even say that. You know what? Because by the time I'm 65, I want to be like away from people. So if there is somebody on my lawn, I'm just gonna pop a shot off. Pow. Fuck you doing on my get off my property? I want to be that guy. Plus, then you got 5 sons riding around. What?
Big sign that says trespassers will be shot. No questions asked.
Uh, oh, we're sending prayers to you out. We're sending prayers out to you, Miss Stacy. Definitely been part of the family since the beginning, so we're gonna keep you in our prayers. You got 642 acre farm. You guys can come out. Yeah, that's got Bigfoot and Dogman and Puckwudgies and fucking Fey folk and everything else that I don't mess with. I'll tell you what. I go out there if only if I was able to have a 338 Lapua with me. That's it. Listen, I went and shot one of them things off yesterday. It was the first time. Wow. Holy shit. First of all, that thing is heavy as balls, right?
Yeah, he went shooting on at work and shit.
Well, I would listen. You did that to me before. Yeah,
but we went shooting at like we went shooting at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
It's the same
because
thing.
we went to the, no.
I told you where we were. You know where it was. I told you we were going to be out on Cold Spring. So you had my car. You could have just drove out there. Yeah. So stop making excuses.
No, with something like that, you need an invite. You just don't show up.
Dude, like, you know Carlo.
I know Carlo. I know him. But you just don't show up for something like that, dude. That's an invite thing. You just don't show up.
But yeah, that 3.
What would it look like if you guys would have been down there busting, shooting off and shit, and I would have been walking down the hill?
Well, that 338 was
something like that, man. You need to know who's with you. You need to know who's showing up.
That 338 was something sidious. So I shot off 338, the 338 Lapua, which was, then I think you said it was a 6.55, and it looked just like the Lapua, it just a smaller version of it. Citadel 12 gauge. What else? I think it was a Remington bolt action, which kicked more than the shotgun, and popped off a bunch of handgun rounds, which was my first time firing any handguns. Yeah. Now, and blew up some tannerite, which that was pretty cool. Now, what happened with the tannerite, right? So we there's a pretty much demolished propane tank out there, a little small one that you put on a barbecue grill. So we taped the tannerite to it, and I shot it with the 6.55, and the first shot was he said down and to the left, like I caught the corner of it, and I just missed the tannerite. So I was like, all right, I heard him say that. I was like, all right, so let me go scotch to the right and hit that shit dead center. Boom. Yeah. Dude, I must say, very therapeutic. See, I feel like I should get mine checked. Even so, Miss Stacy, only mainly because our mother was diabetic, and that she started having like kidney issues and everything like that. So, and that's like something that runs in our family on mom's side. So, yeah. Plus, you know, no, I'm not gonna say that because it was really weird. Whenever I would get a physical, they would tell me something weird every time. But I digress. All right, so now if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, I shared a werewolf movie that's coming out. How many of you guys watch it? Watch the trailer.
I didn't watch that, but I watched the new Small Town Monsters documentary.
How was it?
It was actually pretty good, man. Hellbent Holler did a great job in there. They Martin Groves.
Well, Hellbent's awesome anyway. Like they do great work over there. Martin Groves is pretty cool dude too. His story is crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, he heard that metal crashing sound in the woods, right?
I, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I think he did say that, but don't quote. Don't quote. You know what I'm saying.
So
It was very, very, very well done.
well, Small Town Monsters all their documentaries are really good.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the only way you really could watch it right now is like renting it or buying it on Amazon Prime. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it so I have it so I could go back and watch it.
I've had Amazon for like 10 years now. And I've only ever bought two things. The Monster Project, which was a good movie until the end. If you guys ever seen that shit. And Underwater. That what's her name? Kristen Bell? The Twilight chick? That the movie with Cthulhu that came out a couple of years ago. That's really good. You guys, if you haven't seen Underwater, check it out. It's Cthulhu based, which I don't know why more Cthulhu stuff isn't out because the H.P. Lovecraft is open source, whatever they call public domain. That's what it is, public domain. Yeah, like legit. Guillermo del Toro, the man behind Hellboy,
Wolfman with Benicio del Toro.
Wolfman, Benicio del Toro. Stellar work list. Give please some in the next few years, some studio please have the wisdom and insight. Just give this man the money to make At the Mountains of Madness. He has been trying to make this movie for years now.
I was just about to mention that too. I'm waiting for Mountains of Madness.
Like I've read the At the Mountains of Madness story and also listened to it on audiobook. It's a great story. Like I don't know why that hasn't been adapted to a movie yet. And if it has, I have yet to find it. So if you guys know of a movie adaptation of At the Mountains of Madness, let me know so I can watch it. Yeah, Miss Stacy, a coworker of mine at my second job, what was it? Yesterday, told me that they watched The Beekeeper and it was really good. So yeah, that's on my watch. That's definitely on my watch list because I'm a Jason Statham fan anyway.
Dude, on Netflix, Beverly Hills Cop, the new one. It's all right. I'm not gonna lie. Like I started watching it at like 1:00 in the morning, so I fell asleep watching it. From what I've seen, it was pretty good.
See, it is.
I'm waiting for Deadpool and Wolverine this week, boy. Ooh.
I don't know if I can be convinced about 60.
No, dude, they bring
Eddie Murphy hopping over cars and blah blah blah, all the
No,
stuff.
no, he's not doing all that.
Like I still haven't seen Bad Boys 3.
Dude, they bring back Taggart's back.
Yeah, I know Taggart's back,
Taggart-
Rosewood's back. Deadpool is the 24th, I think. It's in the twos. It's the one of the 20s or something like that. If it is, I'm definitely going to see it. But I guarantee you, if you don't buy your tickets in advance, they're going to be sold out. And if you do get your tickets in advance, you're going to be sitting really close to somebody. And quite frankly, it's too hot to be sitting close to people in the theater. I don't care if it's AC or not.
Especially the kind of people who are gonna go watch that movie. I'm
Exactly.
sorry to say it. I went to
No.
Comic-Con last year. It wouldn't be enjoyable.
Bleh.
Plus, you're gonna be
Yeah.
getting all the loud pops and people screaming and clapping and all that. So you want to go in and enjoy the movie from what it is. Because what I've been seeing about this movie is it's going to be epic.
Like legit, I
Epic.
think
Like Wolverine fights Hulk, supposedly quote unquote Wolverine fights Hulk in this movie. Patrick Stewart is going to be Xavier in this movie.
hey, quiet down. Don't stop spoiling shit. But
If you follow
Yeah.
me on Facebook, I've been freaking posting it.
I think I'm gonna wait 2 weeks or so to actually go see it when the theater starts dying down and there's not as many people at it. You know what I mean? So
You
there's
can
less
go
like
in and enjoy like a gentleman.
there's less people hooting and hollering and yelling at the screen and shit like that. So I think I'll probably wait a couple weeks after it comes out and then watch it. Unless I can find like a DVD quality online, and I will watch it here with this.
I remember when what screen was that where like the movie theater was packed? We know the one gentleman, people were being loud and shit and everything.
Wasn't
like
it
that.
Scream? Weren't we
Yeah,
watching
so
Scream?
Scream. I can't remember which Scream it was though.
I think it was Scream 2.
Being loud and shit, he was like, I hate. Then I'm not gonna say what he said, but yeah.
Yeah, it was Scream 2. Yeah, it was the one with Jada Pinkett. It would be okay if you didn't know the TV show. What we got going on over here? What TV show are we talking about? Yeah, I want to take. Chance has been asking about it since he saw the first trailer for it. So he's like, yeah. So I'm like, I think, but he's only like 5, dude. I can't take him to see. I can't take
That's a
him. To see.
rated R movie. You can't take him to see that.
I can't take a 5-year-old to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I'll end up on fucking TikTok viral. Like, this dad is good. What is wrong with this guy?
And then you'll get this dad is epic.
Yeah, all the dad talk would love it. Is there a thing called dad talk? I don't know.
I don't. I have no idea. I wouldn't doubt it.
So you guys are talking about TV shows. So earlier this week, me and Bryce started going down a comment rabbit hole, and we were talking about TV shows because the gentleman there, right there in chat, posted the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad intro. Epic show, I loved it. And then we started going down the comment section, and we was like, "Yo," the one I said, I was like, "Yo, you know, there's some people that don't know about VR Troopers." And he's like, yeah. And we commented, one of his buddies commented, and I said, and then I found the shit I've been talking about for years. Now,
Yes, I've seen that.
It's this is from like the 90s, early-ish 90s. And I remember this as they would grow big, like these people in these like tight leather suits or plex, whatever the hell they were, and they had masks on, but their character was they would grow taller, and they would assume like the names of like I think Greek gods or something like that. Like the black dude was named like Apollo or some shit like that. And I, for the life of me, could not remember what the name of the show was. So I went to Google and I was like, 90s Power Rangers ripoffs. And holy shit.
That's how you found it. I
Wow.
went looking for that shit. And that's completely.
Wow.
All right. So if you're looking for something, you got to make sure you get the wording right.
Yeah. I was
'Cause I
like,
could not find that shit.
wow. I typed in 90s Power Rangers ripoffs, and the list was deep. I mean, deep. There was tons and tons of Power Ranger ripoffs. But because Power Rangers has always been a successful series, franchise. So, but I ended up finding the name of the show because I saw it and I was like, it had a picture next to it. And I was like, yo, that looks familiar. And I deeped over a little bit and I watched. I was like, that's it. You know what the name of the show was? Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna bring up.
And they only played for like a season. I think it was only like a season.
I think it was less than a season, dude.
I remember watching.
I'm gonna
that
bring
shit. It came on at like 6 o'clock.
Quick. I want you guys to see this. Yeah. Let me go to DuckDuckGo. I want you guys to see the costumes that these folks had to wear. We're gonna type tattooed teenage it comes right up. It comes right up. Images. Holy shit, it's making my eyes water. Yeah, Bryce posted the Dino Riders. All right, share screen.
Dude, I remember when Power Rangers first came on. It used to come on at like 2:30 in the afternoon.
And we would miss it because we were in elementary school.
Yep.
And
no.
Everyone,
I remember my teacher. Her name was Miss Appel, spelled apple, but that's how you pronounce it. If we did good throughout the class all day, she would hook up the TV system and put the cable right to it and put on Power Rangers for us.
I didn't get to watch Power Rangers. That's bullshit. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Yeah, there we go. Boom. There we go. Check it out. What do you think of that shit? Oh, let me make it bigger. This was absolutely ridiculous. Like, let me see if I can find a zoom in of her face. Like, it looked like their costume literally was like they had this face thing, and then they took and just painted the rest of their face silver underneath the mask. Like, look at this shit. I could not believe I had located this shit. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. These were the monsters they used to fight.
Dude, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad is a very underrated show.
It was. All right, get that crap off the screen. That was the Dollar General's Power Rangers. No, actually, you know what? Those were that was actually those dollar store figures that they'd be standing there like this, and you couldn't do anything with them. Like, you know what I mean? See the kids, if you huff enough spray paint, you'll grow them. I'm not putting that on screen, dude. Yo. Oh, hey, Bash, you believe in Joe Hendry yet? Hey, ask you a question. All right, I guess he ain't gonna answer, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, what the hell are you doing?
No, I'm not answering the damn question.
All right. He doesn't believe in Joe Hendry.
Bryce, stop tagging me in that shit. I'm walking out to this asshole's car earlier. As soon as I walk out the door, what do you start playing? Freaking Joe Hendry's theme song.
Yes. Bryce, I am actually maybe that might be interesting. He probably wouldn't go though if he found out who was going to be there.
No, I'm not going to the Javits Center to meet all these assholes.
No, not the Javits Center. Somewhere else. I think.
I'm not. I'm not. No. No,
Dude, Elias is going to be there.
Yeah, and
what does WWE stand for? Walk with Elias. Oh,
dude, it was like 12. It was like 12:30 in the afternoon. I walked outside. He had that shit playing. I'm like, dude, it's too early for that.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Check it out. Oh, I want to show you guys this. Check this out. Check out the Ecto. This is the pretty much the scale replica of the 1984 Ecto 1 Bass got me for our birthday. Check that shit out. That's just cool, right? If I can. The doors open over here. This one opens. The back slides out. It's got the thing for the proton packs in the back there. It's just pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sitting right over here on the thing. One of the most classic movie cars ever. Why won't this shut? What the hell is that? Alright, whatever. Hey Tracker, hey Miss Warner, how you doing tonight? Welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday evening. What time is this? 10:30. All right. So I haven't really come across that paranormal stuff. I haven't really been deep diving into any paranormal stuff.
No, like the weirdest thing I've seen lately is honestly the like the amount of people who have been saying they've seen black shadows out like the peripheral.
Yeah. That's mostly been it. The whole people posting about the Leviathan. I don't know if I can fully subscribe to what a lot of these people are posting about that. I mean, could that creature possibly exist? Yes, I do believe it possibly could exist. The Leviathan and the Behemoth, but I don't think it's doing what these people on TikTok are saying. Like it's like at the end of South America and Antarctica, how that spot like curves out. I mean, it does resemble kind of like a crocodile head a little bit, but that's as far as it goes for me. I think it's
they might be. Wait, hold on. Are you thinking that they're classifying it as the Antarctica anomaly that people were catching on radar, that large black mass that came out, or you think it's something totally different?
These people were talking about something totally different. These people are talking about. All right, so at the bottom of South America, right? At the bottom of South America, Argentina, or whatever. There you have that. It's curved, and then at the end of Antarctica, it's curved like this. And what people are saying is that the thing that curves and is like sitting right here, they said that's the Leviathan, and they're saying like all the volcanoes that go along the west coast of like America and like all that shit like that. They said that's part of its wing, and I can't get behind that.
I haven't seen that. No,
I think it's I think people are maybe. I think it's a little bit of pareidolia. I do believe that those creatures could be out there. Same thing. Same as like I believe that aliens are out there because they are uh, blood sucking vampires. I don't know. People changing into wolves. I don't know. Uh, I'll tell you what my werewolf. I'll tell you what. I've said this before. Go watch that movie Howl. 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 And that to me would be more of, I'd say, what I think a werewolf would look like. I don't think it's changing into a full on like hairy beast, blah blah blah. I don't think so. I think those are real. I think full on hairy beast. Those shits are real. Those are actual creatures. Those things are floating around. Those things are out there and about. People shifting into wolves, skinwalkers, stuff like that. I'd honestly say go watch that movie, and that would be my best explanation of what I think werewolves could possibly be. Not quite wolf, not quite man. A really up mixture between them. You
Well,
know
I'm
what I
still
mean?
waiting for this World War II werewolf movie to come out.
Which reminds me, let me that's supposed to be that's the Frank Grillo movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me type that in. Frank Grillo werewolf movie. When's that supposed to come out? Because I think that's supposed to come out this year. Frank Grillo. Which he's becoming a decent action star. Um, you know what I watched yesterday at work with the individuals? Dog Soldiers. Hell yeah. And if you haven't seen Dog Soldiers, ladies and gentlemen, you need to. Frank Grillo werewolf movie. It's what? It's in. Okay, it says it's in post production. Continuing web browser. Get the hell off the screen. All right. Go back. All right. So pretty much the story, the premise is, it's supposed to. Hold up. Expected December 6th, 2024. So it's expected to release in December of this year. The quick synopsis on IMDb says two scientists try to stop a mutation that turns people into werewolves after being touched by a supermoon the year before. Okay. Looks interesting. Oh, they got stills and everything from it? Okay. Yeah, so go look it up. It's called Werewolves. That's all it's called. Just type in Frank Grillo Werewolves. That's the best. It's the only thing I can tell you. And the movie I was saying earlier was it's a trailer for The Beast Within. That shit looks pretty good too. They have there's a lot of good movies coming out in the horror genre soon. And maybe horror's making a good comeback. Speaking of movies, did you hear about what is it? This movie Long Legs or whatever that shit's called?
Yes, and there was a serial killer who they caught watching this movie. It's a very strange story. Like a bunch of police showed up at a screening. I guess the movie's about a serial killer or something like that. I haven't seen any trailers or anything for it. But a bunch of police showed up to this. Hold on, a bunch of police showed up to this movie theater, escorted patrons out, and the FBI came in and snatched this one person up and brought him out.
So check this out. There's another movie it's either out or coming out starring Josh Hartnett. I forgot what the name of the title is, but he takes his daughter to a concert, right? And at this concert, they are looking for a serial killer. Like you can, the FBI didn't shut down the building and everything like that. They're looking for a serial killer. They're just not trying to alert it. Turns out Josh Hartnett, who's there with his daughter, is the serial killer. Like, this movie looks crazy. Why are they doing that? Your oldest was born on the supermoon?
But all right, I just got a call. Yeah, he's being discharged.
He's being what?
Discharged.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we come up.
An hour or how long?
They said he's being discharged. They didn't say how long. They just said we could pick him up.
Okay. We'll give it like 10 more minutes. Don't head up there.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, Sean G. What the hell is going on, Sean G? What's
Sean G?
He just ain't gonna creep up in here, and we're not gonna put you on blast, sir. Welcome back, dude. Werewolves of the SS. I think I saw that cheesy shit. I tell you, there's so much crap. There's so many bad movies I watch. Have you ever watched that shit, SS Doom Trooper? It was like a straight to it was one of those sci-fi Saturday movies. Wow. Okay. But yeah, everybody go check out the trailer for The Beast Within, because that looks pretty good. And I can't really say I've watched any other trailers for any movies coming up because I'm not really interested. I do have to touch on a wrestling thing. Sorry, not sorry. Mr. J announced his retirement. I give that man his flowers because he's been doing it for a long time. And I think John Cena is actually probably maybe not the greatest wrestler, but the greatest overall personality that's ever been in wrestling. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's
been a babyface his entire career.
Yeah. Like, he's made so many Make-A-Wish dreams come true. And then I just came across one. This kid that they got displaced and they ended up in Amsterdam. And Cena flew out to Amsterdam to meet the kid. Like, it was like,
because his mom told him that they were going to see John Cena.
Yeah. So, like, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, John Cena has my respect for all the stuff he's done.
I would have loved to see a heel Cena.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then, like I said, the only other wrestler that I completely respect is The Miz. Because The Miz did exactly what he said he was going to do. The Miz, while he was on Real World, the dude said, yo, I'm going to be WWE champion one day.
Yeah, I'm sure did.
I'm gonna be WWE champion one day, and sure enough, he's been a multiple time WWE champion and a multiple time Intercontinental champion.
Grand Slammer.
Yeah, multiple time Intercontinental champion. I think he's won the United States title, tag team champion. I think he had a hardcore belt for like a day or two. Like, so, like I said, he needs to break Flair's record.
They could do it. They can have him win. They can have him win.
It's not about that. Check this out. Don't forget, Triple H is a 16-time world champion. So, whose record really doesn't? Who do you think they really don't want that record beat? Ric Flair's, or the guy running the show right now? The guy that's been running the show.
No, Triple H ain't coming back.
I know he's not coming back, but I'm saying He's a 16-time world champion. Tied for the most world championships with Ric Flair. If John Cena wins 17, he's done beat out Ric Flair.
Dude,
And
think about how long John Cena carried the company. Bringing him from the Attitude Era into the PG era. He carried the company for 15 years straight.
Right. Bryce, I'm pretty sure Triple H is 16 time because he held that title. He was holding the title before Cena even came up in the WWE. Cena popped up.
Also older than Cena.
Yeah, Cena popped up around 2002, 2003.
He's been in the system since '99,
and he started gaining popularity when he started rapping. I'd say that was like 2003, 2004. Then he won the United States title. Then he went on to beat. I forgot who the hell he beat, but there was that whole Royal Rumble bullshit. All right, so we're gonna have to end this one here, ladies and gentlemen, because me and Bass have to go make a run out and pick up our father. But again, thank you guys for joining us on this impromptu episode.
Yes, and this gentleman is going to be off for the next 6 weeks, so we're going to be doing a lot more shows. We need to catch up on some shit.
Yes, we are. We in the next 6 weeks we are going to be putting out shows on this channel, and we will definitely be going back over to Rumble.
And do not forget about the Strip Turnbuckle podcast, because there's a whole lot of shit going down.
If you are not subscribed to the show, to the Strip Turnbuckle podcast hosted by Bryce, Bass, and myself, guys need to go over there and subscribe to the Strip Turnbuckle podcast. We're gonna start cranking out those episodes too. I do apologize for the lack of shows, ladies and gentlemen. It is life.
Real life takes precedent over this.
Yeah, so we will be cranking out shows and everything like this for the next 6 weeks or so, and we hope you guys join us in the meantime and shoot the shit with us, have some fun, talk some shit, do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? But like I said, go over there, subscribe to the Strip Turnbuckle podcast. What else? Which I'm not fond of the intro anymore. I'm changing the intro to that. You guys cool with that? Bryce?
Yeah, I got 2 belts. Yeah, let's do it.
But yeah, I'm gonna change that up. And then we're gonna get back to that Rumble show, which tomorrow, you know what? Tomorrow morning I might go on and start put something on Rumble. Maybe upload something to Rumble real quick. But I digress. So until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, like I start the vacation this week, but like at the end of the week. So this weekend we'll be doing shows. So we'll see you guys this weekend. You guys take it easy. Try to stay out of the heat, stay in the AC, stay hydrated because cramps suck. You know, all the things you old folk and all the things old folk do. Pop your ibuprofens every day and everything like that. You know what I mean?
I pulled a muscle. I think I pulled something in my calf muscle.
So we will hit you guys. We will see you guys later this week. And like I said during the intro, I'm gonna make a video for Dirty Laundry. I love that song, and I'm in the process of like just putting it up.
It shocked me that you never heard that.
I've heard, like, you know, that you could hear a song and you like bopping around to it, but you never actually really listen to the lyrics. Well, I had a chance to really listen to those lyrics a few weeks ago, and I'm like, I love this song. I absolutely love this song, especially the part where they're talking about is the having surgery, is the head dead yet? I started rolling when I heard that shit. We need get the widow on the set. We need Dirty Laundry. Wow. And when I'm listening to this, I'm listening to that video song, and I'm just playing all the fucking news anchors and everything that's going on nowadays, playing all that in my head. And I'm like, this is absolute gold. Absolute gold. All right. But we gotta hop off here, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you this weekend. Hold on, let me get this stop screen right off of this. Take the banner off. All right. So thanks again, you guys, for joining us. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you this weekend.